welcome everyone, one and all, to my reaction to Season 3, Episode 17 of the originals, Behind the Black Horizon. So, last time we had a great episode exploring the idea of all of Klaus's enemies coming to town to try and take him out, but obviously he isn't there. But we did unfortunately end on Vincent abducting Freya for some unforeseen purpose. We know that obviously she is the one with the white oak bullet, and so it could just be for that, but with what Lucian was saying and how that's kind of being set up, I'm very curious to see if all of these things are linked and to see if there is like some big plan going on here when it comes to the ancestors themselves, because safe to say that Vincent has been hijacked. So yes, very excited to get into it and just see how everything plays out. So without further ado, let's go.
After all that flirtation, this is your idea of a first date?
Though I admit, 3 is a crowd. Vincent is a necessary evil, I'm afraid, here to keep you in check should you misbehave.
Okay, so he needed another witch around, okay.
Upon my request, they would grant me access to the Regent, and in exchange, I'd provide for them a world without the originals.
He made a deal when he arrived? That's crazy.
I do despise your family.
Wow, so he's literally been plotting this entire time. I'm not surprised. I've been thinking he's been doing something.
Cannot sense when you're treading on hallowed ground.
Okay.
Welcome to Mystic Falls, the place where it all began.
Oh shit.
And I mean to replicate that spell. I have everything I need to become what I deserve to be.
An original?
I intend to be an upgrade.
You're insane.
How on earth could you be an upgrade? They are like as powerful as a vampire could be, unless he's gonna add like other things to it. But then like what else can you add to it? Because if you become an original yourself, you already can't be compelled by the other originals. You can't be affected by vampire powers. Maybe in a no, but then they're already immune to werewolf venom. So like how the fuck are you gonna advance? Like what do you mean you're gonna be an upgrade? Like what else are you adding on? Just that he's gonna be like stronger and faster? Is that it? Just that like the advantages that they have, he has like even better stats, you know?
Vincent said we were up against a common threat. Now he's missing. Why would a regent want to meet somewhere where he can't do magic?
Interesting. Obviously to cut the connection to the ancestors, but did he do that before he got taken over? A hint?
Davina, I'm trying to warn you.
There's something on the back of that. Oh, it's in the jar.
Davina, listen, I know we are not on the best of terms, but I need you to listen to me, okay?
Oh shit, okay, here we go.
Twisted magic, and I want no part of it, but they're forcing me to help Lucian Castle. And if you don't help me, Freya Michelson's gonna die.
Oh, this spell requires Freya Michelson to die?
I don't even know if it's possible, but I do have Vincent's blood. If I can take Finn's blood and do the spell right, I should be able to track Vincent down.
Will Finn allow this?
I should have sensed something was wrong with Fred and Cole.
Yeah, he'll do it for Freya, won't he?
So the two people responsible for not destroying the White Oak when they had the chance are now off to try and fix it. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Jesus Christ, Cole.
He's taken Freya.
Now it seems her rescue depends on Elijah working with my ever-reliable brother Finn.
Never reliable.
You should go. I'm sticking with Kingmaker, though. Lucian's working very hard to cover up these wolf kidnappings, and I want to know why.
We know that they have developed a cure for werewolf bites, but like they've developed it. It's done. So why keep killing them? Why keep studying them? What else is he trying to get? Some kind of like werewolf ability melded with being a vampire? Like an original vampire, part of the spell?
Lest the ancestors melt that precocious little brain of yours.
What's that?
What's that?
It's not exactly need to know. This part's all you.
Oh, has he already got the spell of the ancestors giving it to him?
Took an entire coven ages to reverse engineer it. Then I had to get my hands on this.
Why do you need the white oak bullet? Just to make yourself immune?
No way, man. I'm not doing this for you.
Yeah, I don't think you have a choice, mate.
Now get to work like a good chap.
Jesus. Even the one fucking performing the spell doesn't want to do it. Also, how does it work turning yourself into like an upgraded original when you're already a vampire? Because they had to be human to do it.
The most I can narrow it down to is Virginia. Northern Virginia?
You're bloody joking.
Mystic Falls.
Cammy is my friend. Now, if you can't play nice and you're gonna sit here, and I'll go get it.
Oh, tell him, Davina.
Once free, I realized they were not worthy of all that had been gifted them. I decided then that I would become in flesh what I have always been. They're better.
Wow. What I've always been, they're better. Okay, then.
When I found the prophecy, I knew it was true and that I was its living embodiment.
Ah.
It is my rise that shall be their downfall.
I'm not gonna lie, it's scary, but I'm fucking excited.
900 years in a box just rolls off your tongue as if the time passed without consequence.
I assure you did not.
That's one thing that I've always felt bad about with Finn, is like 900 years is crazy.
It starts off as a dim pinprick of light, growing brighter year after year. A slow consciousness. But I was paralyzed.
Oh, he was aware?
That despair, utter loneliness, all amplified and made endless.
Jesus. I understand why Finn has anger and animosity towards his siblings because of what happened with him and him being locked away for that long and just never quite agreeing with being a vampire. But my issues with Finn were always that we were so ready to continue this story. We had so many things, and then Finn would just come along and be so antagonistic towards his siblings, not ever try and bond with them, just immediately out of the gate when we met him in the originals trying to kill them. And so it just left a bad taste in my mouth. And then the whole stuff when he was Vincent, I just found him to be like really hypocritical and annoying. And that's where my issues with him stemmed from. But like when it comes to like being empathetic and looking at him as a person, I can't say that if I went through the same experiences that he did, that I would suddenly forgive my siblings and have love for them and like always and forever, like want to have a relationship with them. Like, I don't know if I could ever get to that point myself. So I do understand that side of Finn. It's just, it's hard sometimes to separate that from the fact that I am watching a TV show and I do want to be entertained. And I find that Finn, more often than not, just frustrates me.
They just kept the very deadly toys you left strewn about the city from falling into even deadlier hands.
I'm here now, so maybe I should take back what's mine.
Let's see what happens if you try.
That sounds like fun to me.
Cole!
There is something going on here. Something deeper than just like having issues.
I think he's getting used to being a vampire again. I'm sure you can relate.
Yeah.
That's his problem.
Oh, interesting.
I've seen that look before, Davina.
Klaus?
My uncle.
Oh.
After he was cursed.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Is that the line we're going down? That would make sense. The ancestors were literally after him in the afterlife.
Look, maybe I'm wrong. Be careful, okay?
Thanks, Kim.
It's like fingers crossed not, but it would make sense why he's been struggling so much.
Danger.
Yes.
Klaus and Cole killed everything that moved, yet I was the one considered too dangerous to undagger.
Very true.
I anchored us.
You despised us. Terrified of everything that we became. You threatened our very survival, Finn. Just as you have every time we've made the mistake of freeing you from that box.
I was made that way because of that box.
Yeah, honestly, Elijah, I don't know if I agree. Because, like, if we go back to the beginning and we consider what Elijah's saying in regards to him threatening their survival because he hated himself and he hated them. If we consider the fact that these are siblings, are you telling me that you then thought that it was a good idea to lock him away for 900 years? 900 years. Just dagger him and leave him in the dust? Like, that to me doesn't make sense. I think what happened was Finn's opinion of them being monsters and Finn's like hatred of them echoed through each of them, and it made them feel so shit about themselves because they themselves were having those thoughts about themselves that he kind of became that physical embodiment of it. And so that's why they locked him away, so that they could, like, in terms of like a metaphor of, you know, like locking your own thoughts and feelings away in your head, it's kind of like that. He just was the physical embodiment of it, so they physically put him in a tomb. That's the only way that I can see this making sense. But yeah, it's funny seeing Elijah behave this way when I genuinely just completely disagree. I find me and Elijah are normally on a very similar wavelength.
Does he just build these from a kid or something? It's the exact same for the last 5 offices. The windows,
I love that.
Just when I'm discovering your carpool karaoke skills, I think not. No, Lucian is playing a game here.
We never get these moments with these two.
The more sure I am of it. We keep going together.
Hell yeah. I was going to say earlier, like, please don't split up. It's the worst thing you could do right now.
Let us not wait for Cole and his witch's tricks. Let us simply tear this town apart and find her.
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
not gonna happen.
Oh. Yep, so they're using the white oak bullet. Ooh. Is it done? Does he just have to drink it?
Where are the areas off limits to general staff?
You just wait right here, and I'll have someone out here to help you with your inquiry.
Yep, thought so. Oh, let's go. Like, what a fucking team. Jesus Christ. Haha. You know, like, Jesus. Werewolves, okay. But why experiment on... I'm trying to understand, like, what on earth they could do when it comes to... Because I'm assuming that that liquid thing he put in was something to do with werewolves. If we're thinking about liquid werewolves, venom. But then what would the venom of the werewolf do? Because surely that would just give you, like, for instance, Haley's ability as a hybrid. What on earth can you do if you... Wait! Are we maybe going along the lines of like a werewolf venom that can kill original vampires? Because you're combining the idea of the white oak bullet, the one thing that can kill them, with werewolf venom, i.e. a werewolf venom with white oak in it, that then if you bite someone, like an original vampire, I mean, it's then fatal to them. If that is the case, would Klaus's blood still be able to heal it or not? I wouldn't think so. Maybe you need Lucian's blood. Maybe his blood is the only cure if we're going down that route, but fucking hell, okay. Maybe that is what we're doing. That's the only logical thing I've come up with so far that would make sense, but that is running along the idea that the liquid he put in was werewolf venom. It might not have been. But if we're thinking about liquid and werewolves, I can't think of what else it would be, because it wasn't blood. It was like it looked venomy. You know, if you've ever seen like images of like different kinds of venom in the world, like it looked venomy. So I don't know. That's what I'm going to run with for the moment, but maybe we'll find out something different in this research place. Oh my fucking god. What is that liquid? Is that them taking the venom out? Does it pull like little bits out each time? Ugh.
This one's a vampire.
So they're doing experiments with werewolf venom and vampires?
Matthew Donovan, how adorably inconvenient.
How adorably inconvenient.
Now, you mean these 10 wooden hollow points can stand here and argue that fact, but how much time does your sister really have?
Are you going to help them, Matt, to get them out of town quicker?
Can't let you do that.
Oh, shit. You got the seal on. I was going to say, why are the ancestors allowing him to do this?
You and I could have been quite the thing.
Lucian.
Oh, cheers.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God, he took it. Is that shooting Freya? What? Because it'll go through to Lucian.
Oh, you clever bastard.
That is really clever, but I don't think it's going to work. Because he just took the thingy-mabob.
No vampire blood.
It's okay.
Oh.
The others drink. I'm a hybrid.
He needed the venom.
Yeah. I think it is what I was saying.
Testing his cure.
Why does he need to test out something he knows already works?
Where is he?
That guy? Dead.
No, he's not. No, listen to her.
He wanted you to kill him.
Yep.
You helped him take the final step.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. He's got like the alpha eyes from Teen Wolf.
I've pondered this.
Oh, my God.
You or Klaus. But now that I'm here, I think it should be you.
Yeah, he can kill them then. He's saying that he can kill them. Oh. It has to be. His bite can kill an original, can't it?
Never mind. I have waited 1,000 years. I can wait a tad longer.
And he's already taken one out, it seems.
Making this last a long time.
That is so fucking cool though, bro. Now that we've got the confirmation that Finn's been bit, I think it's like, it has to be what I was saying. I think it has to be that he has developed some kind of way to have a werewolf bite affect an original and kill an original. Now, either Klaus's blood is still going to be able to heal them and we're going to have a safety net, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So either that or there is no cure. It's going to literally be the like, they've transferred nature's loophole of killing the originals to be Lucian's werewolf bite. But then what can kill Lucian? You know, like if we do go along those lines, then there must be something in the world that can take him out. Nature will always have a balance. So what is that going to be?
And now I am a bloody vampire again. You think that I am cursed, but I think it's everybody else getting into my bloody business.
No, you're definitely cursed. Look at you. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, can she like... Oh, so she can tell that he has been cursed? Was that what that was? That was cool.
Elijah thinks I should return home and heal him, ease his pain.
Plus, you should go.
Oh, they haven't made the
As soon as these
connection
last
yet.
few recover, I'll get them home, gather what I can,
Oof.
and...
I thought they would have already made the connection that it might be a different kind of werewolf bite.
This venom seems to work twice as fast.
Oh, it's twice as fast as well.
Or it's twice as lethal. You know, if the Klaus doesn't get here in time, he might die. With a bit of luck.
Oh, nice. No, he deserved that. Come on now.
We're from the 7 packs.
Oh.
Deepwater, Malroe, Bass Rock. I'm a Paxson.
Wow, you had to look long and hard to find one of you.
So he needed the venom of the 7 packs?
They kept pumping it into her over and over and over again. Then they'd heal her with some drug, except the last time.
Okay, so they found a way to make it more potent scientifically. Like, not even to do with the spell that they used.
Your little witch actually came through.
Hmm.
Today, I saw a glimpse of your coveted always and forever.
You're coveted always and forever. Jesus, that is sad.
Finn! Finn! What's happening?
What's happening is it's not working.
You are not alone. I am here. I'm with you.
And there he goes. My God. The ramifications of that. Like, Lucian can literally kill every single one of them with one single bite. That's so sad that we finally had that moment between Elijah and Finn, and then he dies. Like, fucking hell. Talk about timing. But yeah, before we continue, we know that Lucian took a second vial, though. So I'm thinking he's probably going to try and find Aurora and give it to her. Now, we know that obviously Klaus locked her behind that wall, but I assume he's going to be able to figure out where she is and everything and get her out. But yeah, other than Aurora, I can't think of anyone else that he would give it to. So I'm assuming that's where he's going.
United, even if for a moment. I love you.
Aww.
Always and forever, brother.
Always and forever.
Till forever ends.
Till forever ends. Wow.
Just know that you will be avenged.
And when Klaus says you're going to get avenged, he fucking means it.
They've got to be stopped, Davina. They've got to be stopped.
So you're going up against the ancestors?
And it looks like it's just going to be on us to do it.
Fuck it, let's fucking go. I mean, to be fair, you probably could, because in the same sense as the way that the other side was destroyed, you could probably take out the ancestral plane, wherever they live.
There were 2 vials of serum, and he only drank 1.
Yes.
Maybe it's because the spell will wear off eventually, and he'll need another dose.
Well, he made enough for 2.
Yeah, I think enough for 2. Aurora.
Aurora.
Yep. Let me guess, it's empty?
She's gone.
Shit. Well, yikes. I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, as soon as we were thinking, oh, why has he got 2 vials? Of course it'll be Aurora. But fucking hell, okay. I honestly, when we started hearing all of this stuff, I didn't know what to think. I don't think I would have thought about the idea of the venom had we not gone to that lab, but that is such an interesting way to create someone with more power than an original. Because the way that the originals are better than other vampires is that all of their, like, what do you call it, abilities are heightened in the terms of, like, they can compel other vampires, they're faster, they're stronger, they are truly immortal. And so, like, the only way that I could ever think of, like, making them better would be making it so that, like, you can't die to the white oak stake, you know, but actually making it so that, like, he develops his own bite that can kill an original is fucking terrifying. Like, they just created the perfect villain for this show. Like, go the fuck off. I'm so excited to see how this develops now and how he and Aurora are gonna be as this, like, duo of these evolved vampires, you know? But my question still is, though, nature always has a loophole. Nature always has a way to balance things out. So it doesn't matter how many witches got involved. It doesn't matter how powerful the spell is, there will be something that can take him out. But what the fuck will it be? Because we know that obviously to kill a werewolf is pretty easy. It's the same way that you would kill any other human, just you have to do it a bit harder because of the accelerated healing factor. But to kill an original vampire, obviously you need the white oak, but there is no more white oak because the white oak itself was part of the spell. But even then, taking that into account, that was the last white oak. So even if he was weak to white oak, there's no more left to kill him with. So when you think about it in that sense, it's like there must be something that nature has done to make it so that this man can die. But I can't think to myself what it would have been. Like, what could it be? Because the reason that it's white oak in the spell that created the originals, the reason that's the thing that takes them out is because that she used the white oak for a reason. Was it they had representations, didn't they? I think the white oak was meant to represent the immortality. I swear it was meant to be. I'm gonna look it up to see if anyone's actually written it down. The white oak is one of nature's eternal objects and a powerful ingredient that can be used in witchcraft. Yeah, I think because it is like an eternal object in nature, that was the point of like why she used it to represent the immortality. So what represented the immortality in the spell that created Lucian? It wouldn't have been the werewolf venom, because that was purely to create the ability to kill originals with the werewolf venom. Maybe Freya. No, it wouldn't have been Freya's blood though, because that was just needed to tie it to the original family. Maybe it is the white oak itself, but then we have no more white oak. All the white oak has been destroyed. As far as we know, maybe there is another white oak tree out there that we haven't been aware of, and that's like going to be nature's loophole. But even then, if there is, it can then be used against them as well, you know? So I guess we'll have to see how it develops, but yeah. What the fuck can take Lucian out? I'm going to be caught on this for too long, so we're just going to have to move on from it, but yeah, so moving on from that, other highlights of the episode, big one was Klaus and Haley. Loved their interactions. It was great to see them together. We don't get that too often, and it was nice to see them actually working together and seeing Klaus actually put Haley and Haley's needs to like a top priority, because like you need to do that to have this relationship that's going to work when it comes to raising hope and everything. So that was really cool to see. Another concern we have to take away from this episode as well, though, is Cole, because obviously we don't know what's going on with him. It seems as though the ancestors interrupted the spell that created him and kind of cursed him in a sense. Is it the same one that affected Kieran, or is it something different? She said that the ancestors seem to be using Cole. Are they using Cole for a certain reason, or have they literally just made him go insane? Very curious to find out more about that, but yeah. My god, the idea of Davina and Vincent going against the ancestors is going to be really cool. Like I said, though, they exist on a certain plane, but like the other side was a certain plane, and that was able to be taken down. So it begs to say that also this plane could be taken down, but it took a lot of magic to take the other side down. It took a lot of power and sacrifice. So I guess we'll just have to see how that develops and if there is a way to fully take it down, or if they're going to go about affecting the ancestors in a different way, maybe just like making them weaker. But we don't really know enough to go off anything right now. But yes, anyway, with that said, though, that was a fantastic episode. I'm just going to quickly check if we have any Patreon questions before we move on. We don't. Cool. Yeah, overall, though, absolutely fantastic episode. Love the premise. Love where we're going with Lucian now. And I'm excited to see him and Aurora next episode and just see what their plan actually is. Like, are they fully just going to go and run at the original family and try and kill them? Or are they going to be careful about it? I mean, they're not immune to magic. Freya's boundary spell is able to keep them out. So we could, in theory, keep the originals safe by using boundary spells, etc. But that would mean confining them, which I don't think any of them are going to want to live a life like that. So I guess we'll just have to see how it develops. But yeah, really cool premise, making Lucian be like the big bad. And I love that it all ties up with the prophecy when it comes to the beast. Because when you think of beast, you think like, oh, animal, werewolf. But then also, he's been combined into a vampire. Like, that's just, I really like the, what do you call it? The, like, lead up with that. How we were given, like, tiny crumbs, and then we finally been given the full thing, and it's like, fuck. I was not expecting it to go this way, you know? But yes, with that said, though, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon, where you'll be able to find the early and uncut reactions to the originals and all the other shows that I do. Also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And yes, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.